Welcome to season 2 of Remnant Gamers.
This segment has been brought to you by, of course, the Squirtaquisitor 7000. It ain't the gun that squirts. It's Goat Roper.
This podcast is brought to you by Goat Roper.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked. Well, them damn corn shuckers. They had it again.
Corn shuckers.
Down there shucking in the fields.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Hashtag corn shuckers.
Can we get like a Golden Corral simulator game?
Golden Corral simulator.
It starts off where you go into Golden Corral and you're like, can I get some mashed potatoes? And the lady's like, ain't no more mashed potatoes, baby, just green beans and corn. And you're like, fuck this, I'm opening my own restaurant. Moose bathwater.
Moose bathwater. It's just a turd in a thimble. Moose is in the Techno Void. Lat has got a camera and a mic that work almost 50% of the time. Jono cleaned up his room, and Chibi is now exactly in sync with her video.
I'm just
I didn't ask to get called out like this.
God. Did I sum that up too well? Oh, you hit the nail on the head, my man.
That's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
All right, we all have that issue with the flying peni, you know?
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. They're just fucking everywhere,
It's worse
you know?
than locusts, honestly.
But you know what you can do? All you have to do is get the floating thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yes. See, what you do is you get this magical kite that just takes it for you.
Choking 8-year-olds and power bottom and pigeons over here.
I need my safety gear on for this.
You just have to get your mouth guard and you'll be fine.
Here, son, bite down on this. It's easier if you don't clench.
Just take a deep breath and it'll be over in 2 seconds.
Oh, so that's where I was wondering where those copper tubes went.
Oh no, I've had these on there. I don't know where the other copper tubes went.
All I know is I put 3 copper tubes in the storage. You built a wall storage and looked at it, and now the copper tubes are missing from the ship's storage. That's all I know.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
What
are you trying to say, Moose?
I was trying to say one of us is a copper tube stealing some bitch, and I'm saying that man ain't me. Alright.
Burger!
Oh.
Tank! Burger!
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Tank!
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't need cheese!
It does need cheese.
Burger!
Take these starter please. I'm making another cheeseburger.
Serve this. Serve this.
Serve that.
Serve this. Serve this.
Now the cheeseburger. Now we need another cheeseburger.
I'm gonna hurt someone.
You drunk ass twine.
It's a great time to go live.
I completely agree.
Definitely.
And it's only for this year. Only for 2021. After that, then it's back to
Back to normal.
Yeah, just 1 year straight up being shit-faced all the time.
yeah.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
I feel like you've squandered like 4 months already then, if that was the case.
Only 3. April hasn't started.
Starting it from his birthday, not from the beginning of the year.
Oh, okay. Sure. So one birthday to the
Yeah.
One birthday cycle, yeah.
One cycle, right. I
Hi,
had
guys.
a year. I had a
Hi.
year of
Hey,
We haven't forgotten you there. We see you there.
they
no,
told me
you know how it is when we start the show,
We'll-
guys.
we'll
Sometimes
get
we
to
have
you.
a conversation
Just-
going on.
You
We'll
guys
get to
just
you.
hold on a
Just
moment.
wait.
We'll get to you.
You just wait 1 minute. I had a year of they called it the
We
year.
have the whole
HHT.
stream. Don't worry.
It was a year of honest ass torn, where I just told people exactly how I felt about them,
Oh.
and
Wasn't that should be like a thing you always do?
well, regardless of their feelings.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's one of those, whether you like it or not, you're gonna hear this shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all
I
the
see.
time for the whole year, no matter what.
Mom, let me tell you something.
I know you birthed me,
Got
but
in trouble on that one, that's for sure.
I know you birthed me and
I
all,
bet you
but
did.
listen,
Oh, I need to
I
ask
just-
though. Lat, I need to ask you though. So, why was your grandma asking you about 69?
Well, funny thing.
Sorry, I saw him post about that, and I needed to know the answer.
and you figured, yeah, let's fucking call it out live.
I want to know. I feel like this needs to be, written down for posterity reasons. I need to know.
Funny thing. Without trying to embarrass anyone, the subject of young people and sex came up about how the information is readily available to all of the kids these days, and it's too much knowledge too quick, and they don't really know what it is, and then they just go out spouting that knowledge. And I was trying to tell them, because they asked me if I talked to my oldest about sex, and I was like, of course I do, all the time. And I said I try to tell them that if he has any questions, come to me, because your friends are all the same age as you, and y'all aren't gonna know anything, pretty much.
Mhm.
So, and I
Yeah,
told
it's,
them
it's better to be sex
I had-
educated than sexually repressed, right?
right, and
Absolutely.
we told them that we had bought a book, and let me see if I can grab it. Hold on, right quick.
There's
We
a
bought
book. Is
I'm-
it like everybody poops, but it's
God,
like everybody
that's
fucks
exactly
or
what I'm
something?
imagining. It's like a kid's book.
I mean,
It's just a
You
kid's
know?
book, and it's like my first kinks.
my first kink. Were we literally the last was on live with you guys? We were literally talking about kinks and
Yeah.
like, yeah. So perfect. We're bringing it back around full circle. Good. I dig this. But the only reason I brought it up because I saw him post about it on social media today, but I got busy and I didn't get to see if there was like a follow up. So I needed to know before I forgot.
I'm just like, I
I
need
figured
to
we'd
know
start the
about his
stream.
grandma 69ing. It's very
No, I
important to my
needed to know why
well-being.
she was asking about 69. I really wanted to know. I mean, I was very curious. Dang, Lat's literally gonna go get this damn book.
He's like,
He's gonna pry it away from his
Okay, shit.
hands.
I can't find it. So,
That's all good.
but the book was called Oh Joy Sex Toy, and it was like a graphic novel, and like the format that he reads. And I was like, I got it because they said it was very upfront and honest about sex, like all the questions you had. But I didn't give it to him because there's some stuff in there that I didn't know about.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the subject of 69 came up, and we were all just sitting around, and my grandma was like, "What's 69?"
Oh no. Oh, grandma.
So-
That's when you turn and go, Grandma, here, get on the table. No.
No, I had
Oh
gummy bears.
no. Oh
I had gummy
no.
bears. I had gummy bears.
Oh.
I was like, so I was like, Granny, this is a male, this is a female, and then I was like, 69, and she was just like,
Mm.
So, and everybody just thought that was so hilarious. So I was like,
That's,
okay.
that's really funny.
That's great. I needed to know about that. Thank you.
So yeah, that's what my post was about.
Well, there you go. Now we know
Now we know.
Hilarious.
I feel
Knowing
very
is-
informed now.
a portion of a
Half the
battle
battle.
or something.
Yeah.
I need to find that book. You know what? Maybe Teray took it.
Oh, he's studying it.
Maybe.
Your son is studying that book.
He might be. Hello.
Well, anyway, hi, welcome to Remnant Podcast, episode 62.
I swear, our podcast is about video games, not sex. I swear.
What's the difference?
Our podcast tonight is about Slowpoking.
Oh. Oh. Well.
My favorite Pokemon.
Well then.
Give him
God.
a Slowpoke.
Welcome to episode 60. I was about to say 69.
You were.
That would've been
I
great
saw
if it was.
I saw it in your brain. You were like, "We just finished talking about 69s."
I was about to say
Episode 69.
Welcome to episode 62. Slowpokes are taking over. I'm the direct edition. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Jono.
Hi, Jono.
Hey, Donna.
Like
How's it going?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Who the fuck are the rest of you two?
What? No, you said hi, so I was just being polite and saying hi back.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Chibi. Hi.
Hi, Chibi.
You guys don't need to know who I am. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, well, moving on.
All right.
Unless you need to refer to me specifically, then you can call me Servo.
The entity formerly known as Servo.
If you need to address me, you can just call me Jesus. Then we're good.
Jesus.
Hey,
Jesus. Jesus.
What did you
I'm
change,
Chibis?
Servo?
I'm Chibis?
I meant to bring this up on your stream last night. What did you change your lights back there to? Because it looks like a giant F.
That?
Yeah.
That? Oh, I was
No,
thinking the
just-
Wayland symbol. It looks like the W from like.
Did you get more?
Oh, I
It's
was
just a-
ignoring the
It's
W's
shit.
on top. I was looking at the square lights, and it looks like a giant like F, and I was just like, oh man, he's just like everybody. F's in chat.
It's like just a big like
Diagonal thingy?
shape, you know. It's not meant to be like a
Like an angle.
anything really.
Oh, it's the glow off of the top of the pop box that makes it look like an F to me.
Oh, I see.
What you're looking at.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's just like these were already here, so I just put the lights like kind of around where there was no stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Well played, Servo. Well,
I mean,
I just wanted to ask.
You know, it's funny because they used to be like on this wall and then like on that wall there.
Mm-hmm.
So the light was going like directly towards the camera. So in order to kind of diffuse some of the light around me, I put them all on the one wall just behind me instead. And it just looks better.
Yeah.
And it lights up the room better. And I got this light over here too. Which is kind of cool because I can
Like lights everywhere.
Ah, you've
It's
got an
just-
interrogation light, I see.
Yeah. What are you doing in there?
Ah,
Where were you on the night?
on the night. Where were you on the night?
yes, I was. It was
my
me.
Dio.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky. I like it.
Nice.
With all my
Nice.
skulls.
So much spoops.
Excuse me.
So much spoops.
Sake.
Well,
Suck it.
apart from
Goodbye.
sake, what have you guys been doing this week?
Goodbye.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, you know, the huge.
The
The
huge.
The huge.
I guess what we've been playing. I finished Resident Evil 4 again
Ooh.
this past week, and it was fantastic. If you've never played it, please do. It's very good, especially since we're leading up into Resident Evil Village. It's gonna be good.
I'm going to be replaying it very soon. I'm at the very end of 1 right now, so I just need to burn through 2 and 3 again.
It just reignited my, well, granted it didn't take much to do that, but it just reignited my love for Leon Kennedy. So I'm very excited, and I hope he's in Village at some point, some way, somehow. I don't know, but I really hope he is.
As long as Ashley's not in it, right?
I hate her, but at the same time, like I feel like we were all annoying at that age, you know, especially us girls, you know, the thirsty ones, you know. I
I
feel like
just
we
mean
were
as
all
a
that
game
way.
mechanic. She's
Oh
like,
yeah, no. Oh
the
yeah, no. She's
worst.
annoying because of course she can't climb down fucking stairs. I have to catch her ass. She can't climb downstairs to save her life. She can't climb upstairs to save her life. She can't defend herself. Yeah, no, she can't do anything. So
yeah, terrible.
no. And
It
then
would
other
be
than
cool though if
that-
later she got to come back and like have like a
Right?
like, her own
I want her to
story
have like
where
a
she's,
Sherry
like,
Birkin situation where she like comes back as like, oh, I can actually shoot a gun. I know what the fuck
You
to
got like
do.
a chainsaw for an arm and a shotgun. And
Where she goes like Evil
She
Dead.
just goes
She's
straight up
gonna-
Yeah.
Ash Williams.
she's gotten fucking murdered so many times. You think she would like, you know, build up a resilience to the zombies after a while.
Right.
Comes back wearing an
give her
S-Mart shirt.
credit. I give her
Yeah.
credit at the end after all of that. She still tries to like ask Leon basically, you know, like, hey, maybe we could have like spend some overtime together. I was like, yeah, girl, get it. Try it. Why not? I mean, he took care of your ass the whole game, but yeah, I mean, maybe he'll, you know, be into you, I guess. Sure. But he shot her down, so.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he shot her down and then flew the fuck across the world to Africa for a time.
But then he tried to pick up the freaking Hunnigan immediately after. He's like, "Wait, can I get your number?" Even though you're still, you know, on the clock. Why not? But whatever. Other than that, my favorite Love Live game got released this week on PlayStation. So I've been playing that, and I love it so much. It's so good. And I've been playing that. And then other than that, I've been planning out my next few games for the rest of the next 2 months. There's a bunch of really cool indie games that I'm going to be playing, and non-indie games, and of course they're all horror games. So I'm very excited.
I was about to say, I was like, I need some games to play. Then you like horror games. I'm like, nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah,
I
you
can-
know this is me. This is me. It's going to be horror games.
Lad, I can give you some indie non-horror games.
Mm,
I did hear Honey Pop 2 came out. If you want to play something indie.
Not sure how much I trust Joey. I think we've had this discussion for the last 3 or 4 podcasts lately of how much I don't trust Jono and his suggestions.
I've given you a couple of them. I gave you like The Longing last podcast.
You give you give Moose all the good shit, and they're like good microphones and good cameras, and then you give me all the what was the damn hentai game that he gave me, and I was trying to show Tammy, and she was like,
I don't know. There's a couple of them that I've tried to get you to play now.
See exactly.
Yep. That's why I just you know I started going into itch.io. Maybe you should try going there. See if there's something in there. It's basically
really
like
good.
Yeah, that's where I've been going for horror games. So
Yeah, because I spent yesterday going through my Humble Bundle list, and like, I
nothing.
don't feel like playing any of this.
Well,
What would you end up playing this week anyway?
I finished Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap. It was actually the
that sounds
remake.
really wrong. I don't know why.
It's because you were still
Why?
thinking about Honey Pop and you heard the word trap.
I heard Dragon's Trap. What?
I finished playing Wonder Boy's The Dragon's Web.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, but I am sorry. Oh my god.
I finished it Thursday, and I found out it's actually a remake of Wonder Boy 3 from NES. That's why I had the switchable 8-bit graphics that you can switch to during the game.
Nice.
Dotemu, either the games that they're involved in are either remakes, and this one was just a hand drawn. They went back and hand drew all of the animations and graphics to update the game. They either do it like that as a remake style, or they make a continuation game, like they're doing with Shredder's Revenge, TMNT Shredder's Revenge, and like they did with Streets of Rage 4. Those are a lot of the projects that they're involved in. Other than that, I played. I tried Valheim.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
that
did
you
you?
grabbed Valheim.
Ah,
Yeah, I was in there
how
for a
is
good
that?
3 hours. It's not bad. It's not bad actually. I
I don't even
guess
want to
I've
mention how many
gotten.
hours I'm at now.
I saw it was like 58.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
I saw.
definitely 58. Absolutely.
At least that's what Steam told me. So you have other friends that have played this for 58 hours.
It's
Joe Almighty.
it's not 262 at all.
Uh,
So it wasn't bad. It was pretty fun. I died a lot. Getting to start off.
That'll
Found some
happen.
berries. I found some berries and started to make a little house. I did a workbench and a fire, but I couldn't use them because it was out. It was too exposed. It told me.
Yep,
So,
you need a roof and you need a little like wall around it.
yeah. So there was that, and I ran out of wood, and I beat up those forest things with the glowy eyes.
And the graylings.
Is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I whooped their
Yeah,
ass.
those things.
And we played Sea of Thieves on Friday.
We did play Sea of Thieves on Friday.
Yeah, and you
Ah.
guys had like this fancy song that you guys keep talking about that I've heard.
Yarr.
repeatedly.
oh my god. Yeah, I saw the clips.
we pretty much parodied. We pretty much parodied.
I don't know what started it, but I just started singing WAP as a pirate theme song for us. And then it became the theme of the night.
Yes, the wet ass pirates. That's the name of the ship.
To the point where we were attacking another ship and circling around them. They were shooting at us, and the whole time we were just singing WAP to them.
And it got to a point where they stopped shooting at us and just sailed off. So they never sunk our ship.
They're just like, all right, we're getting the fuck out of here. Fine, we don't know who the fuck these dudes are, but they're fucking weird.
Yeah, we all kept shouting, or I wasn't shouting. It was Katie and Prince Recluse joined us, and they kept shouting through because you have a megaphone, and they were just shouting, "We're wet ass pirates," and singing different verses of the song. And the other
Grab
ship
a
was just
bucket
like,
and a mop. We're some wet ass pirates.
and the other ship was just like, okay, yeah. We're not fucking around with these guys.
They're serious.
And lastly, Apex, of course.
Apex.
Yeah, which I saw there was some type of tournament this weekend, World Championship tournament with 500,000 in prizes for Apex.
Is it like a Twitch Rivals event, or is it a different kind of thing going on?
I saw a headline for it. No, I don't think it was Twitch Rivals. It was like an Apex World something, World Tournament.
Apex World Tour.
Global Series? Maybe that was it.
By the way, Apex tournament going on this weekend.
Yeah. I saw the headlines and I was like, I'm not participating in that shit. Let's keep it moving.
Maybe one day I'll actually play Apex. I'd like to. It looks fun.
You should.
I haven't played like a game of that type in a while, and I kind of miss it a little bit. Not a whole lot, but sometimes.
I got your back.
I re-downloaded it, so I'm here to play whenever.
We still gotta play Devour, so
Oh,
That
we
we
still
do.
gotta do Devour.
I played with Prince Recluse last night. He was on late.
Playing Apex.
Yeah, I was still streaming and he jumped in the lobby. We played about 4 games. I couldn't hear him. He said he was talking to me, but I couldn't hear him. So
that sucks.
yeah. He sent me a message in Discord because I was sending him a message in Discord, letting him know it was like this was my last game and I'm hopping off. And then like I saw the message like this morning. He was like, I guess you couldn't hear me during Discord. And I was like, oops, my bad. He probably thought I
Whoops.
just abandoned him during the game, or was like, this guy sucks, I'm getting out of here, and like just dropped him.
Fuck this guy. I'm out of here.
Whoops.
But yeah, Chibi, anytime you want to hop on. I'm not saying I'm like top tier level Apex player.
I'll say you better be ready to carry. Just
No,
saying.
what he said was, "Hey, I got a
I
backpack.
carry.
Hop in it. I'm gonna carry."
Yep, exactly.
I carry no one.
I expect nothing less than like 50 W's that night.
Yep.
I tell you the same
If we
thing.
have a single loss, I swear to God, I'm gonna leave you a horrible, horrible, review.
Message on Yelp. Yeah.
Yep.
I tell you the same thing I told Prince Recluse. Apex is not based on skill.
You're gonna be
Oh, is
banned
it?
on all Sherpa boards.
It's not. You can have one match where you do awesome. You're 4 kills, 4 assists, like 12 assists, and the next match you just no kills, no assists, no nothing across the board. So it's
So
it's
what
not-
what says
Sounds
the
about
then
right.
what is the formula to win in Apex then? If it's not that.
Get the
It's,
best guns as soon as you drop.
don't die.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? Stamina or not stamina, but resilience, I guess. You just have to be able to withstand
Yeah.
the one who lasts the longest.
It's more like third partying and camping until the end.
I was going to say, do I just get to hide and then I win? Cool.
You
Sounds
can.
great.
That's what I was about to say. I've gotten to a game by myself. It's not supposed to happen, but if 2 people drop out on a team of 3, I've gotten into a game where I was the only player on the team, and I've made it to 2nd place.
Well, all right.
See, he's
So
just
good.
touting up his carries right now.
I just got to go hide.
I didn't even need other players. I beat them all by myself.
I hid the entire time behind a waterfall.
Hey, sounds
I mean,
like
that's how you win.
a win to me.
So you were the hidden achievement behind the waterfall.
Yes, until the other team found me.
Until they found me and murdered me mercilessly.
Servo, did you see my Terry Bogard?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I made comment on it. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, I definitely saw
Don't disregard the Bogard.
the Bogart. Oh yeah,
God.
he was he did okay last night. He didn't get a win, but he did pretty well. Very interesting.
I'm on a
Tournament
losing
last
streak
night.
again.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jono. You keep getting matched up against old rivals, and they keep getting the best of you.
I was gonna say I keep just consistently getting matched up against Serena and Nobu.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's because you're at the top. You've got the most wins of anybody because you've also been
Here the longest.
percentage-wise. Yeah, you've been in the most matches, but the season. Because now we have seasons in Sector Smash is going to reset soon, so all the rosters are going to be reset, and all the titles are going to change. Well, I mean, the titles are already changed now. We've got Nobu as champion, and Batsy and Nika are both the doubles champion now, which is crazy. Because Batsy even changed what character she picked, so she's now Piranha Plant, and still defended the championship. Got even more KOs than she ever did with Isabel.
Crazy.
Absolutely insane. But yeah, so that was Saturday, and then Wednesday we played Pokemon Sword. I'm finally getting to the next area. Route 5 took me forever because, mostly because that week I didn't have any time to play off stream, and I've just been trying to get my Pokemon to level 20, and because of the way I play, it takes a long time. So
Right.
leveling
I feel
up
that.
every single Pokemon you catch to level 20 before moving to the next area is kind
Takes
of an
some
arduous
time.
task.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
but I need to
As long as you're still having a fun time, that's all that really matters.
keep working on it right now. As a matter of fact, well, not
What
right now, but
what how many badges are you at now? Or did you get the first one already? Okay.
I got the first one. That's it so far.
Okay.
I just got through the second. I think it's the second rival battle, at the end of the bridge, and I got the bike, and I'm like literally at the end of Route 5. I just need to get to the next area
Okay.
and start doing some stuff. But there was a bunch of Pokemon in that area that I didn't get, and it's another thing is I don't have to go back and like find more.
There's a code right now for 25th anniversary. I think it's like Adventure 8B or 8-9 or something like that. That gets you a bunch of gold nuggets, a bunch of large XP candies, and some other like free stuff. I'll find the code and I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I have to check it out. So yeah, Pokemon Sword, and then Fox and Jazzer earlier this week got into Need for Speed Heat again, so I downloaded that, and I've been playing that pretty heavily. I really enjoy that game. And then what else did I do? Monday, we did a little bit of Minecraft, but then we jumped into Overwatch. Excuse me, not Overwatch, Rocket League. And I played some Rocket League, and then I've been playing a little bit more Overwatch than usual because I don't know. It's just one of those games, kind of like Chibi was saying earlier about first-person shooter games. Like I hadn't played Overwatch in a while, so I just like felt the need to jump back in, and Batsy plays it like all the time, so I rarely play games with her. That's
another one I really want to jump in again.
Overwatch is great.
I haven't played it in such a long time, but I need to.
I mean, I'm not very good at it, but when you have a team of people who play regularly, as long as you know what to do, which a lot of people just kind of like, I don't know, ignore the objectives of the game for some reason, then you're good. You're good. Like everyone else can, kind of make up for minor mistakes and stuff like that. You're still playing with friends. So it's like any other game with friends. It's a good time.
That it is.
Donna, did you get to go over your list yet?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I'm now looking for this code, and apparently we missed a singing Pikachu for free.
Aww.
This is 3 days ago that it ended. I'm sad. It was like singing Ash's Pikachu or some shit.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep. Let's see. This week, Survival Boys, we beat Man and Medan, and we only got 2 people killed.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's good.
It was by complete accident, and it was because I missed a quick time event, and Moose fucked up one thing of dialogue, and it was a split-second decision that got both of those people killed.
I hate that. That's so frustrating.
Otherwise, we would have had a perfect run, and it was surprising. That was a lot of fun, and we're gonna jump into Little Hope next. Probably, and then
it's really cool.
I can't wait. I was so excited when I played the demo for Little Hope. It like instantly hooked me on that story. And then we played some Gunfire Reborn after that, just to end out the night, because why not? Fun little roguelike if you haven't played it before. I'm almost done with Resident Evil 1. I think I did mention that a little earlier. But other than that, my entire time has just been preoccupied with Monster Hunter now.
Monster Hunter looks really cool, but I've just never dedicated any time to it.
Yeah, it looks okay, but I'm not jumping on it.
I tried to play Dauntless for a while, but it's just like I was like, eh.
Dauntless is like Walmart brand Monster Hunter.
Walmart brand Monster Hunter.
No, it is.
It literally is.
That's so funny.
GoBots are the Kmart brand Transformers.
I mean, I guess you're not really wrong there.
Dauntless did have a lot of charm to it. It did have like some things that were cool and original in it, but it very much was like Tim to Pokemon. It's like this is a very clear ripoff of everything this game is. But
my problem with a lot of games nowadays is the mandatory like tutorials and stuff. It immediately takes me out of interest for the game. I'm like, I don't want to have to do this. Like, I literally know what to do already. Like, and there's no way to skip it. I'm just like, ugh, like why? Why do I have to do this?
You get
Just let me fuck around with the
chillins
game.
that
Yeah.
have
you get
no
around
idea.
a little bit of that with Monster Hunter now, because you either like choose to do like the main story and the village quest and go through all the tutorials, or you just go straight to the online hub world and level that up instead, because that's where you're going to be playing with all of your friends anyway. And then you just skip
Yeah.
all the tutorials and you go right into the monsters and say fuck everything else.
Mm.
I'm leveling up both at the same time, but
Fuck this stuff.
I don't know. I always enjoy Monster Hunter, and it's a really good update. Like it's not as great as World, but it has a lot of charm on its own too. The game was made because Nintendo, when they were making World, they had an agreement with Nintendo at the same time, and they were like, we can't bring World to your system because there's not enough like power in the system to handle all of this, so we're just gonna settle and make our own game for you. Is that cool? Cool, here you go.
I mean, yay for Nintendo.
Yeah, they've had like a strong hold on Monster Hunter for a while now.
Yeah, they actually increased a lot of Capcom stock when they released Monster Hunter last week.
It's huge in Japan. It's honestly crazy how huge Monster Hunter is in Japan, to the point
Yeah,
where
I mean,
they
it's
literally
not like
gave everybody the
cafes.
day off on Monster Hunter release day, because they know that
Yeah.
productivity over there drops like 80% whenever a new game releases. So they're like, fuck it, everybody, this is a holiday.
I mean, they have
Wow.
Monster Hunter cafes, like little like maid cafe places that you can go to where it's literally like Monster Hunter theme,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole place is decked out. Like your
Oh.
drinks and food is themed like it. Like I've had a couple friends go when I don't know if it's still active right now, but I do know it was a big thing when Monster Hunter World came out. So
Yeah.
it might be that they're just carrying it along, because then they
They are.
the Iceborne and now this one, so it's probably still a thing, but maybe not because of pandemic. But still, like
It's
it was
one of
really
those
cool.
it's not like one of the pop-up cafes. It's a consistent
No,
cafe
no.
for the Monster Hunter ones. Like they are still there.
That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I would definitely check that out.
crazy how, oh god.
Have you
I
gone,
can
Jono?
no. But I've seen like several things on them recently. And it's one of my dreams, because if there's one thing to take away from Monster Hunter, is that the food is fucking gorgeous all the time for no reason.
Yeah,
So going to a cafe that's themed around the food there is just ideal.
it looks cool.
Yeah,
That's why I was jealous. Like I had a couple friends go, like I think it was the end of 2019 going into 2020. And I was really jealous. But then, of course, I wasn't
just
sure if it
before
was
the
going to
world
still.
ended.
I know. I was like, damn, they were lucky that they got through. But yeah, hopefully one day, maybe that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
We'll all take a
Monster
trip.
Hunter Cafe, Pokemon Center, possibly the theme park,
Yes.
the Naruto
Mario.
theme park.
Oh,
you-
Matt's like, what?
Lad, have you not seen
Yeah.
the Naruto theme park over there?
Hold on, I'm looking up tickets.
Go to Google. Go to Google.
I'm honestly surprised that you hadn't seen the Naruto theme park.
I was gonna say that surprises me quite a bit. I thought I liked Naruto, and then I met Lat.
The Attack on Titan like little theme park that they have over there is also on the list of things that I want to see, but that's just because like giant creatures or giant titans that can literally eat you, and you can go and like
Yeah.
step inside of them.
I really want to go to the Attack on Titan one. That looks. It would probably be very disturbing, like just kind of having that physical thing.
Oh, it's an
there,
incredibly morbid theme park, but
But I love it.
Yeah.
But like it'd be really cool, especially if you're into the series. Like I feel like it'd just be a massive like, fan service moment. That'd be really fun.
yeah.
And of course Lat's like super engrossed now.
It says it's not really a theme park. It's a 2D.
No, nobody told me about this.
It's a park.
Yeah,
It's not like a theme park, but
Yeah, not theme park as we think of theme park with rides and stuff like that. It's like a Naruto themed park.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like an
There's
experience.
a ride where they shoot an arrow at you, but right before it hits you, you get replaced with a log.
It's called Shinobi Zato.
That's right.
Nice. All right, how much are these flights to Japan?
I'm telling you, we should all take a group trip together once things calm down.
I mean,
Well, calm more down.
if it's Japan, I'm absolutely in.
I mean, I definitely plan to go
In a
anyway at
heartbeat.
some point. You know, I still have my trip to Germany to complete, but once that's done, you know, I'm all down.
God, I'd love to go back to Germany and to Italy again.
I just got
These
my passport,
dreams.
so I'm ready to go.
Well, let's all do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down.
Oh, and it was the Apex Legends Global Winter Circuit playoffs
Winter.
for 2021.
It's not winter
like-
anymore.
Maybe in Japan, but not here.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
guess maybe up north it is, but that's about it.
well, you know, we live in Florida.
Florida.
There's also a large
Florida.
amount of
Florida.
Apex players that are Australian, and it's their winter as well right now. So
Fair. Fair.
I guess
Aye, Mike.
I guess it depends on where the tournament was based at.
Yeah. I just saw it was online, so yeah, it could be. It doesn't mean it was here.
could be anywhere.
True. True.
It was all of us, right?
Yeah. Think so.
You were the last one, Jono.
Yeah, I'm Jono.
Yeah. He did the Medan of Man and all that other fun things.
And did the Monster Hunter.
To hunt some monsters.
And I thought I was Jana.
The Monster of Medan.
The monster of Medan.
You know, we went through that entire game and we still don't know who the Man of Medan is. We asked every single person if they were the Man of Medan. None of them
I
answered.
gotta wait for that game. I kind of like Until Dawn like really just emotionally like deprived me, so I needed to take a break from that for a while before I jump into the next sequence of that series, because that just frustrated me to no end. That even the good decisions ended up being bad decisions, and I was like, so I had to be a douchebag for this to work out? Like, I don't like this.
I think
I don't like it at
because
all.
the series is written as like a loose anthology, I felt way more detached from the characters in Man of Medan than I did in Until Dawn.
Yeah.
But they also kind of like shoved all of the characters like traits and like individuality in your face in the beginning of Until Dawn, so where you're just like, you like this character, now feel
Or
bad
you
when
don't.
they die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that
I've
cool
heard.
thing that guy did? Yeah, well, now he's dead.
I tried really hard not to get anybody dead to dead. And-
Anybody died.
Yes. I wanted
didn't
to make
want
sure everybody
nobody
was
to be
alive,
died.
but that didn't turn
No.
out that way. But
There's two instances in that game where if you fuck up like a single tiny thing in a QuickTime event, someone is fully dead instantly.
yep. Yep.
I know, because I went for a complete like 100% run in that game, and that was the point in time where I had to keep reloading the save because I kept fucking it up and killing him.
It made me angry, man. Like the one death, and I'm not gonna like say it just in case for random people who may not have played it, but like there's one person that I ended up getting killed because I did the good option. I did what any normal person would have done, but because I didn't do the douchebag thing, that person died, and I was like,
Oh, I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, let's just say you're making a decision for someone
Yeah.
that supposedly, yeah. And I'm like, so I literally had to be a dick for this person to not die? Are you
Yep.
fucking serious? What kind of bullshit is that? How would I know to do that?
Yep.
how
It made
they
me
get you.
angry. I thought that was really messed up. I don't know. So that kind of like burned me a little bit. I was just like, I don't know. This game pissed me the fuck off. So I'll wait to finish the other ones. I'll get to that. I'll play other games that like literally it's easy to tell if this is like a bad decision or a good decision. Are you gonna fucking die or are you gonna like, not die? So no. I'll stick with my basic horror games.
Oh, that's no
That works. No, I like to feel the sense of fear because at least I know which direction is the right direction and not like, oh, you're gonna do a good decision. Well, guess what? Everybody dies because you were a nice person. Like, oh,
Sounds like the guy from Trivia Murder Party.
Yeah, it does.
I tried so hard. But yeah,
Pretty
no, it
good.
made me angry. I didn't like it at all. But I'm glad you enjoyed Man of Medan, even though you didn't find out who the Man of Medan was.
I wanted to know the whole time. I don't know who the man of Medan
Maybe
is.
you'll find out in the next one.
No,
The problem is that you're pronouncing it wrong, so that they didn't understand what the question you were asking. It's the man of Medan. Yeah,
it's the Main of Medan.
The main of
Medan.
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 Makes sense. Makes perfect
Yeah.
sense. That's why no one was answering. Motherfuckers.
they were like, Medan. Who the fuck is this guy talking about?
Medan.
Oh, Medan. Oh, the man of Medan. Yeah, no, we know who that is.
Yeah, we threw that
Yeah.
asshole overboard years ago.
It's Greg. It's Greg. The whole time you didn't know, but it's Greg.
Were you on the ship when you
Yeah.
were playing Man of Medan? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It takes place over there's a famous like ghost ship called the Orang Medan, and that's what it storyline takes place over.
Oh, could that have been the name of the ship?
Yeah, it was the Orang Medan is the name of the ship, but there was a man of Medan. Don't know who the man was of the Medan.
It's you. The player. The player is the man.
But there was like
Of
6
Medan.
players.
No,
And
no,
then-
I mean the player.
Oh, like me.
The person holding the controller. Yeah.
Okay.
Mimi. No, not Mimi. That's that other character.
Ah,
That's
shit.
Yumi. Not Mimi, Yumi.
Yeah.
Yume? No, that's another character.
Yume.
You or Mime?
Yume.
You may. No, that's Monster Hunter.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
No apologies. Only tears.
No apology. Wait, isn't that a song or something?
I don't know.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
No apologies. I don't know.
I'm too late to apologize.
That's the song.
No reservations.
Jesus Christ.
No breathing.
Yeah, that.
Notification. No breathing. Don't give a bleep.
Don't give a hoot.
Don't give a hootily hoo.
Right. You can
All right,
actually
Flanders.
sound bleeping out the curse words.
I am the radio edit.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say it sounds like someone
Radio
was a
edit.
radio edit.
I know you.
Don't give up. I
know
love
you
those. The
both
ones
have
that they
said
don't even
first.
like bleep it. It just silences. It's just like it's like you just like I don't know.
My-
tighten
my-
their
You
throat for
went
a
deaf for a
second.
second.
My favorite radio edit of all time is still Panic at the Disco, because they bleep out the wrong words in the
Yes!
song.
Yes,
Closing a goddamn door and they bleep out God and then leave damn in.
I know. Because we can't have. They can say damn, but you can't say goddamn, because then that's like
Huh.
not okay. Because that's too vulgar.
That's
Damn's
what
like,
makes it bad. That's what makes it bad. Putting God
exactly.
next to it.
How dare?
Just bleep out the whole thing. Just bleep out the whole thing.
I know. Or when they bleep out the horror part,
Mm,
because they can't say that.
I mean that part makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scotty.
My favorite part is like on certain radio stations, I think they just bleep like that whole segment. Though it's just like she's a And then it just like got silent, and then it didn't pick back up until like the chorus started coming in. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah, that's like
I think the radio station like turned off or something.
My favorite edit of all time is that Disturbed song with that part where he's like, "Mommy, mommy, don't hit me." That they cut the whole thing out. It just skips from one part of the song to another, and you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck just happened?"
Oh my god! Like freaking what is it? Those sensor teams. Those I forget what they're called. The
those guys, the dudes.
Yeah, those guys. Those must be really fun jobs to just sit there and, patrol. Be like, oh, nope, that song's on. Be ready to press the button. Be ready to hit the silence button. And then they forget.
I wonder if they actually do that. They're just like, all right, we got it. We got it.
Well, I figure like maybe radio stations do.
They didn't hear the
like
one
DJs.
fuck.
Yeah.
You think they would just like pre-program it into the song though?
So maybe now. They might now. I feel like back in the day they didn't, but that would have been real fun to do that.
Completely random, a little bit of knowledge that I happen to
go for it.
Know on the subject. So radio isn't like live 1-to-1. They have like these certain like presets and buttons within their like station. Yeah. So if they let through like a curse word, if they let through something that they like fuck up a speech while they're doing one of their random little monologue things before a song plays or something like that, they have a if emergency oh shit button that will like cut out like the last 15 seconds and redo it basically. Yeah, so that's usually how they get around certain things like that.
Nice.
Yeah, that actually happened not so long ago. I forget what that was, like about 2 weeks ago. I was listening to some morning news podcast where they just been playing some clips of politicians talking, and at one point one of the politicians accidentally stumbles over his word. That's not what the story was about. They were talking about what he was actually talking about, but during his little speech he was saying something about Donald Trump, and he accidentally said the word penis. He combined two. He kind of flubbed one word, and he said penis. I press like something like that. I forget, but it came out, and obviously there was no attention paid to it. It was like just a little slip.
Whoopsie daisy.
But just a few hours later, I happened to turn Spotify back on, and it replayed that same one, and the same audio clip in the same spot had been edited where it started after he said that. And I thought that was so funny. I was like, wow. I wasn't the only one who caught that, huh? Okay. All right.
That's great.
Very funny. I thought it was hilarious.
My penis.
My penis.
It's impressive.
Is enormous.
Have you seen it? I mean, jeez.
Why did Lat sound evil all of a second?
What do you mean all of a sudden? He always sounds like that.
Oh. When you quote the ancient scripture, Lat just turns into a different person.
The ancient scripture.
The ancient scripture of MPII.
He has read the tomes religiously.
Oh my goodness. Chibi, you mentioned that you haven't played a while. Is that like the Tom Clancy's?
Wait, what now? Sorry, I cut out for like a little
like
second.
The Tom Clancy's. You said you haven't played a game like Apex. Are you talking about first person shooters or battle royales or?
Well, I just haven't played them in a while. Like, I mean, I was really diligent with like Overwatch and Battlefield and all that stuff a while ago, but I just haven't really played them in a little while. I don't know. I kind of miss them, but I feel like, I like spending a lot of time in those games, and I guess I just haven't had a lot of time to devote to those types of games.
Yeah.
Because I like to sink in and really get like a feel for it and kind of get like a rhythm going, but I just haven't had the time to do that. But hopefully one day, because I definitely want to get back into Battlefield and maybe even try the Call of Duty, the Cold War one or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, my buddy of mine asked me if I had it. He's just planning on getting trying going for a PS5 just now, and he asked me if I had the Call of Duty Cold War. Man,
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Ironically, I
But
have it for
there aren't
PlayStation.
many
I just
girls
have
who
only played
play
it
it.
once.
Yeah, it's you know, it's fun to play it as a female. It's just interesting,
So you say
the
you got
environment.
Cold War for PlayStation 5, Jono?
I have it for a PS4, but I mean, same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
same.
say it's backwards compatible anyway. I'm pretty sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Yippers.
Well, maybe you'll be able to get back into your shooter habits mixed with a little bit of horror when the new Rainbow Six comes out.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty slick.
Yeah.
I like what I see.
Same.
Funny enough, the Rainbow Six franchise is the only one that I haven't played from the Tom Clancy.
I love
Oh,
Rainbow
really?
Six.
Yeah,
From
same.
the very first one I ever played was the PlayStation 1, the Rainbow Six. I can't remember if there was like a specific variation of that one, but that was the first one I ever played with my brother, and that thing was so fucking addictive. It was so good.
There's so many of the games now. Just like the only ones that I
know.
remember were like Vegas and Vegas 2 and I like Siege obviously, and then God, there was another one during the PS3 era and I just can't remember what it was. But it never did as well as Vegas did.
The Tom Clancy games are just good, like The Division and all that. They're just really good.
I
Like the
played-
stories are
Yeah.
very enjoyable, even if
Yeah.
they're just like Rainbow Six, like you know, just team-based type games. They're just really fun. Like I don't know, the environments are just enjoyable and believable, I guess is the
Yeah,
right
but-
word.
Yeah, I might check out this new one. I played Recon, Division, Wildlands, Breakpoint. I played all of those, but Rainbow Six is the only one that I haven't.
If you ever do, let me know. I would want to probably jump in on that.
Yeah, I probably am gonna pick this up, just because like the best part of Siege for me was when they did the PvE like zombies mode into it, and that was only for like a week when they did that. And I think they did it twice, but like this game is looking like a lot of PvE, and it kind of reminds me of GTFO in a way,
Yeah.
because they're saying like, hey, for anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about the information that released about Rainbow Six Parasite, and they were saying it's heavily stealth. You get some of the operators from Siege back into here, but they're in like a very different kind of environment and very different kind of like gameplay than what they were before, and it's just strictly PvE gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty sick.
I agree. Plus, you know, any game that's going multiplayer with some kind of horror added into it is always going to pique like little bits of interest for me, because anything that can do it right is going to be like high tier. But then there's like ones who always do it wrong, who do way too action heavy, like Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Can we not like no?
No,
Well,
because that
is-
game will always
no.
go down in history as being one of the worst jokes.
We will never discuss that game. That game was a pox on the community. I wanted to cry,
I'm just
and I'm glad I
saying,
never fucking paid for that game.
you know that the concern and worry is only going to come back up more and more as the new game's coming closer.
I know. I'm very aware.
But if this game has more of like a GTFO kind of feel to it, where like that game in some points like legitimately fucking terrified me while we were playing, and we were playing multiplayer while we were in constant communication, and we had guns. It's not like a normal survival horror game where like we're left with nothing except a flashlight and we have to just kind of run away. We had fucking weapons and we were terrified.
Yeah. It's like BioShock. I mean, you still have, you know, plasmids and guns and shit, but I was still freaked out anytime I heard the splicers around the corner. If they do it right, they just get that environment. Don't matter if you got something to protect yourself, you're still gonna squeal like a little girl.
Yeah, I think the fact that they're forcing like stealth is one of the main things that's gonna give it kind of that over the edge environmental feel, where it's like you have to sneak by this, otherwise you just don't have a chance. Because that's what GTFO does. Like you have to sneak by some sections, or you have to like stealth kill things in some sections.
Right.
Because if you trigger one thing, it just screeches and activates like 5 other creatures in another room, and then you ended up getting rushed by a bunch of them at once. Yeah, it's rough.
So is the name of this Rainbow Six Quarantine, or is it Parasite? Or is Parasite a part of a map or a game mode in Quarantine?
As far as I knew, it was Rainbow Six Parasite. Quarantine was one of the game modes from Siege. That was the zombies game mode, I thought.
Was it like a DLC that was supposed to be added to Siege?
Supposed to be, but then they kind of just released it as an event.
Okay. Oh, okay. Right.
Yep.
I was getting a tad bit confused.
Yeah, there's too many names. Too many Rainbow Six names going around.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Well, speaking of confusion, it appears like Xbox Live is going away, or not really going away, but being rebranded.
Something
They're basically finally changing what they've been kind of inkling at for a long time, is that they're moving away from the Xbox Live name because people associate it with the subscription. Which, in a way, it's still going to be a subscription. It's just going to work a little bit differently. And like we talked about, I think last week, a lot of the games that are, for example, free to play are not going to require subscription to play online.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So all your games like Fortnite and Apex and DC Universe are not going to require like a Xbox Live Gold subscription.
Right.
So this Xbox Network that they're changing the name to, what's it relating to? Is it just the connection? Did they even give like a type of description of what it's supposed to do?
I mean, it's gonna basically function like the Xbox Live, from what I was reading. Like they're looking to like bring the attention more back to the fact that it's a network, kind of like, I think we said that before we came on stream, but John was saying that they're looking for like a community, like to make a bigger community. And this is one of the ways that they're doing it, is they're literally referring to it as a network. So they're trying to separate the Xbox Live membership from the service, which is the network.
Yeah, but they don't mention what happens to the membership then. Do you still require Xbox Live for games?
I imagine Xbox Live is still going to refer to the subscription-based,
and you'll still
membership.
need that for the other games that are not free-to-play multiplayers, like your Fortnites and your Apexes.
Yeah.
So, like, Call of Duty will still require it. Any, like, Battlefield, anything like that. Does that...
Yep.
I wonder where Destiny lies on the cusp of that, then. Because technically free-to-play, but paid for expansion.
I would imagine it's probably free. If it's got any free-to-play element, they probably defer to it being free.
Probably.
Yeah. See, it doesn't really affect me because I haven't had Xbox Live in like years at this point. So I'm like, eh.
But it technically does. It lists Apex Legends and Destiny 2 as a free-to-play title. So
Then
Okay, there you go. Neat.
And
What?
no longer need Xbox Live Gold to access party chat.
That's good. I see this as them kind of making up for years of like not letting you do this kind of thing and forcing charges for people.
Yeah.
Forcing extra subscription payments for people who just want to be into a party with another person.
That means
Yeah,
class action
exactly.
lawsuits are on the way.
What?
Nothing. Carry on my wayward son.
Good lord. I like that though. I'm gonna hijack that one of these days.
Don't you cry no more.
It's a great song though. It's a great song.
Every time that he says it, my brain just flashes back into Supernatural. And I'm like, oh, okay, who's dying today?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that show.
I've never watched
Such a
it.
good show.
I refuse to watch the last 2 seasons because I don't want it to be over.
I mean, I'm sure it's cool and all, but I don't know. I
As
get kind
such
of
a horror
hipstery.
fan, I would imagine that you would immediately fall in love with that game. It's like the reason I didn't play Minecraft is like I know I'm gonna like this game too much, and then when I finally played it, I was like, "Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, I was talking about Supernatural.
I know."
Yeah.
Wait, the
relating
show?
it to
And being a horror
Yes.
fan, it should
But
have
see,
like
isn't it,
all
like,
of the draw to you.
horny though? Isn't it like Buffy type of stuff? Like where it's it's dealing with horror themes, but it's like lighthearted type of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also kind of scary.
Okay.
Like
I see. I
Buffy.
didn't go into it because I was like, I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I don't know. I just
Wait, are you
Didn't
saying
really
you don't
feel
like
like-
Buffy?
no. I was saying I just didn't feel like getting into another Buffy type show. I don't know. I was like, I was good with it. I was like, I didn't need another Buffy with just guys.
Oh well, it's really good.
Yeah.
I've heard. I mean, it
Very
seems
much
good. I have a
agree.
lot of friends who are like diehard Supernatural fanatics, but I don't know. I'm like, I'll get into it one day. I'm usually the person that gets into stuff like decades after everybody's into it. So
Gotcha.
probably give it like 5 years, and I'll be into it, and then I'll be mad that nobody else is wanting to talk about it. So
I mean, we'll always talk about it. It's like 16 seasons of Wonderful.
I just see people make a lot of jokes about
True.
pie and like stuff, and I'm like, what?
Yep.
I don't get any of these references, but all my guy friends have like cosplayed the guys from the show. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
You got me on that one. I don't know anything about
It's
that.
that one. I don't know. There's like this one guy. And
Find
I
you
don't know,
somebody
that.
that
Dean.
looks at you the same way Dean looks at apple pie.
That's it. Yeah, that
Winchester.
guy. That guy.
I've watched almost every season of it, and I still don't get that joke.
It's like the running joke, and like every time that he ever goes off and does anything, he's always getting a pie somewhere.
Oh, I gotcha. I guess I don't pay attention to little things like that. I miss those things. I'm missing out.
Yeah, Blade, I don't have time for a 15 season show. Not right now. Soon. But the only show that I've watched that many seasons on is SVU. And at that point, I'd already been watching, and I didn't just binge it all at once. It took me like a year to get through all of that. So I was like 24 seasons, I think it's at right now. I don't know. It's a lot. But that's about it.
Well,
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Back?
What?
Yeah. My screen froze for a minute.
I
Oh,
was like,
Oh.
I was like, is Lat talking to the ghost? Oh my,
I mean, he does do that from time to time, but
that would scare me.
My screen froze, and I was just like, is it me or is everybody?
Lat finally found the
Before I
man
could-
of Medan.
you guys aren't moving so good anymore.
Oh my god.
Then by the time I had formulated the thought, it had corrected itself. Like, welcome back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, Lat, you brought up tournaments earlier. What's going on with this Twitch Rivals?
I have no idea.
Oh, you seemed to be
the,
excited when you posted it, so I was like,
the
what?
reason I thought about it was because they were with Twitch rivals. They're holding like a Nintendo Direct conference sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like all of the new games that they're going to premiere, they're going to let the chat vote on which games they should pursue as far as completing. And I thought that was kind of like how they do Twitch plays Pokemon or Twitch plays something like that.
Okay.
I thought that was an interesting idea that was being brought up to the forefront. I mean, if chat's in and they see something interesting and they want more information or then continue to pursuing that particular game, then it's like what they could vote on. That was an interesting idea. I thought about the Twitch rivals.
Well, see, I'm a little bit more concerned that it's taking place on April 1st.
Yeah, that's where I'm like,
I ain't thinking about that.
questionable.
For anyone who has lived under a rock for the last, I don't know, existence,
eternity.
April 1st is around the corner, and it is infamous for every single game industry and every single tech industry for making the most wonderful Easter eggs and jokes in existence. And some of them have become real, like the Razer toaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
true.
the Minecraft snapshot one was my favorite.
Oh my god, yeah, the 2W1A whatever infinite one. The one that still actually exists now.
Yeah.
So good.
It does say the rivals of Aether Team is preparing for another over-the-top and waste of developer resources April Fool's Day event. So
Google always has some of my favorite ones. Like the year that they added Pokemon to the maps in Google Maps, and you could go around and find them.
Yeah, right.
Just there's so many good ones, and that's something that I cannot wait for. April 1st is like Christmas for anyone who just likes stupid meme shit online.
I don't know. It's kind of in the air. It said they started off doing joke blog posts on April 1st, but it became like their rivals of Aether update day, and they released like an entire free dating sim game in 2019 from it, and then Rivals Direct 2 in 2020. So something is coming out of it.
Yeah.
Meme it into existence. Why not?
Yeah. And that might be what they're doing. So Rival Direct 3.
A lot of things go that way nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I wonder if we can get on the press docket for it. Hello, Twitter.
I was like, how long until he opens Twitter up?
Oh, Twitter.
They put the information out there.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, do you expect me not to take advantage of it?
I don't know what I expect anymore. I expect a wonderful Twitter war to pop up at some point in time over you messaging somebody, and I'm here for it.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Did you expect me to ask Valco Studios about threesomes?
I
don't think anybody expected that. Honestly.
I half expected it to actually happen, and then you did it, and I was like, that son of a bitch. All right.
You fucking did it.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I was still surprised.
I knew he could, but I didn't know if he would.
They thought it was funny. They did.
Did they though?
They did, and then they brought it into a foursome.
Yeah, they low.
Oh God.
They were like low.
They saw your threesome and sent you a foursome.
We could do you one better.
Yep.
Literally.
Like, oh, you think us so little? You think that would only do that? We've got more. They threw you the trump card.
So much more.
So much more. See, oh man, they should have like made it really freaking weird and just sent you like some kind of human centipede thing. I don't know. They should have just made it really fucking weird. and just made you not want to continue the conversation. Just like cut it off.
I don't think they could get weird. I know one maybe who would be interested.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you say weird, I say entertaining.
Jono was one of those two people.
Oh no. Oh, God.
I mean, I did enjoy the Human Centipede movies.
Ew. I'm sorry. Just why?
Oh boy.
Well, the first one was a horror mockumentary, and then the second one was a mockumentary on the first one, and it was just a wonderful piece of art. And the third one was okay.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
So I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this fan favorite ex-Bethesda director, Ikumi Nakamura. He opened his own indie studio.
Yeah, Ikumi was fantastic. She was adorable. Like
Yeah,
I couldn't.
Oh, she. Okay.
Yeah, she was the really animated one.
I was saying, you don't remember like the super adorable like
Ghostwire Tokyo
Tokyo announcer from E3 a couple years ago?
She looks like a much more wholesome Bayonetta in the face with the glasses.
No.
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 Oh yeah, she was fantastic.
We're always trying to lewd everything, and you're always trying to make everything wholesome.
No, she was absolutely wholesome, and the internet fell in love with her instantly.
She was like, because she was just like really, I don't know, she was wholesome. She was just this like little, very, you could tell she was very excited, and just it was very contagious is the right word. So yeah, the internet adored her.
Which
so I'm happy for
her. So weird considering she was up there promoting like a wonderful psychological horror game, and then she was just up there super bubbly and just happy. Yay!
I was like, she'd be a friend of mine. I'm like, I like her. I like this one. I like her.
This one's okay.
This one works. She and I would be friends.
I dug it. And I thought it was the same. I seen another article that I didn't get the post of another director leaving a big name studio, and I wasn't sure if it's the same one because I mix up names all the time.
No, she was the one who went on at E3 and promoted the Ghostwire for the first time, and the internet fell in love with her, and then she left the studio. I want to say a month or two after that. And then we hadn't heard anything until like the Game Awards that are the following year, and then they showed off more of the game, the actual gameplay for that game. But we hadn't heard anything from her until now, and she's opening up her own indie studio.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, I'm all about the indies now.
So that should be exciting. I want to see her on stage again, but promoting an indie game in the same...
For her own studio.
Yeah, exactly. In her own excited, super bubbly personality.
I love it. I'm just glad that the internet took to her so well, because I always get so worried that, with people like that they're going to be douchebags, So I was very pleasantly surprised that they took to her so well.
Yeah, I mean, because we've seen it happen so many times.
You're like, ooh, I don't know. The internet's horrible. So, yay.
Yes, it has all the horrible things.
All the horrible things.
Also, it has all the good things. Like corn.
Like being a corn shucker?
Oh, yeah.
Corn Shuckers United.
Now, Jono, if I was super excited about this this Twitch Rivals, then you were excited about this Slowpoke takeover.
Oh yeah, absolutely. so there's a postal service in Japan, and it became like a little bit of a worrisome thing over there, as well as like a wonderful like mascot. But they let me double check in here so I have everything correct on it. But they redid like a postal service box with a Slowpoke on top of it, so that you can like mail off. It was an udon noodle shop who did it, and you can mail off anything in there as a regular like mailbox. But people were starting to take it like a little bit as a commentary on like the postal service being really slow.
Yep.
They're like, no, we promise it's not that. We just wanted an adorable mascot for the udon shop. And it's kind of just blown up since then. Like, Pokemon fans are just like swarming to it now. It's one mailbox that's located in Takamatsu, and it's an actual mailbox. You can just go there and mail off whatever. But they wanted to also draw attention to their shop. So
I definitely got attention.
yep, it absolutely did.
Maybe not what they wanted, but you know.
I like that idea of having Pokemon mascots for everything.
Me too. It's
Well,
funny
Japan
because
is taking that direction.
there's been messenger Pokemon too, so it's funny that they use Slowpoke instead of like any of the messenger versions of Pokemons. We've had Dragonite with messenger bag. We have Delibird, whose job is literally to be a messenger. We've had messenger Pikachu before.
I was like, Pikachu's like everything.
Yeah, but yeah, no, they went with Slowpoke, because why not?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like Slowpoke.
Blake found the one that I was looking for.
Yeah.
Jonathan Warner. He was a director for Anthem. He's left BioWare after 10 years.
Which is crazy.
I mean,
That's the other one I was thinking of.
there's no more Anthem, so it's got nothing else to do.
Yeah, and you know, Jonathan Warner sounds like Ikumi Nakamura. So
yeah, totally.
Something like that.
Absolutely.
so what I was thinking.
If you translated it to English, that's what you would get.
Yeah.
Don't quote us on that.
It's the Google Translate version.
It's the rough translate. Yeah. You've got to translate it through 5 other languages first, and then it comes up back to that.
Oh, I didn't say all that.
It's the the iPhone suggest to text or suggested text version. It's like, oh, did you mean this? Yeah, totally. We'll go with that.
So just regular autocorrect.
Yeah.
I think that's
Are you
specifically
sure you meant
called.
to put in that super Japanese name? Because we're pretty sure it's Jonathan, this guy.
Super Japanese name. God.
Are you sure you wanted noodles? Are you sure you didn't want Slowpokes?
Maybe.
Bless you.
Stop talking to the ghost, Lat.
I was like, did somebody sneeze? I didn't see it.
I keep telling them that I can hear them, and they'll come right outside my doors, and then start talking, and I'm like, I can hear you guys. So they sneeze right outside the door. I was like, bless you. So I wasn't talking to the ghost this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Yes.
Well, you might be able to talk to a ghost if you want to play one of these indie PS1 horror games.
I was trying to figure out exactly what was going on with these.
So
I guess these haunted PS1 demos.
It's not like an actual PS1 demo or an actual like haunted demo. So there's this big trend going on in the indie market right now where we're redoing games in the style of a PS1 game, specifically horror games.
I love it.
Yeah.
They're so good.
It's blown up a great deal. Like they just redid some of Bloodborne in a PS1 game. But this is a a collection of 17 different games in a haunted PS1 disc fashion with like super retro low art style that released like 4 days ago, I think. Something like that. But it's just a whole bunch of random horror games. There was one that was on Steam that blew up like over what's that holiday? Halloween. My brain is just that broken right now.
That one Halloween.
Yeah, that one
Halloween.
Halloween holiday.
What's that one horror themed holiday that we have?
The only other Halloween holiday that I know is Dia de los Muertos, but that's not really Halloween, but it's like, I don't know.
Dread X Collection is the other horror anthology that I'm thinking of. There's 3 of them out.
Holiday.
I said over Halloween. Son of a bitch. But that's like another example of one that kind of like got a little bit larger during Halloween, like on Twitch, is like the Dread X Collection. Murder House is another one. But these style of like games have been like kind of just ramping up a little bit lately. And they're honestly adorable. They're like little bits of nostalgia going back to like old school Resident Evil style games.
Yeah.
Because we just don't have that anymore. Good old fixed camera, tank controls.
Yeah, because when I seen Haunted PS1 demos, I was like, no, thank you. You can salt and burn that bitch.
Yeah, salt and burn.
Yeah, this isn't like E.T. We don't just leave it in a landfill and wait for somebody to find the cursed discs years later.
Well, why not?
God. I love watching stuff about that game and how like that game just apparently almost broke video games forever. Like I can't believe that game was just such a dumpster fire. It's so bad.
I'm surprised that we didn't do the same thing with Superman 64.
Oh my God.
True.
Really blame a game for being made?
Yes.
It's not the game.
I mean, I can only blame a game for being not properly taken care of during the creation process, like not given the attention it needed, and thinking that I would be okay with such a shitty creation. That's the only thing I can be mad about. Not that it was created, but that how it was created, I guess.
No, I can be pissed off that it was created too.
It was created poorly.
I again present you with aliens, colonial marines.
That was purely because fucking Gearbox decided to be like, nah, we're gonna focus on freaking what? Oh God, that other game.
That other game, their other large game that always takes their
other
focus.
Large game that did really well that they decided to clearly put more time to, and just kind of like, here, we're gonna throw you some scraps of what we got. Hope that was enough for you. And that was not at all. It was horrible. But yeah, no. I blame Gearbox for that.
Fair enough.
It would have been a great game if they just put some more attention to it. But no. They didn't.
They didn't, they were anticipating that you were gonna be upset about it, so they specifically decided against improving certain parts of the game to upset you.
Just
and
to
the rest
do
of
that.
us.
Just to spite me. Little fuckers.
Yeah. Yep.
What, John?
Smart.
Funny about that.
I'm just saying, tell me it wouldn't be better in a landfill.
I'm like, gosh damn, there's a lot of perverts on Facebook. My phone is blowing up over my grandma's 69.
I told you, that's what I wanted to know. I was very interested.
I'm like, you little nasty heathens.
Hey, when older people want to talk about the nasty, I'm very curious of why they just want to talk about the nasty now. I mean, what brought that up?
The internet is very bored. We've all been inside for over a year now. We want to talk about 69ing.
Apparently.
Grandma's 69 now.
Yeah. Listen,
Something like that.
Just ask.
grandparents
No,
got to
I
get
didn't-
it too. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. How do you think we
I
got
don't need
it?
to know about it. You guys can have all that.
I'm trying to educate. That's all I was doing. I was fulfilling
Everybody
my
needs a little
role as
love.
educator. That's all. It's not like I was actually 69 in their grandma, much less my own.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know.
I don't go around just 69 in grandmas for your information.
Please don't.
I felt like that needed to be said.
Can we clip that
Can we-
and send that to Tammy?
I felt like, yo, she knows. I tell her all the time.
Oh, she knows that about your
Yeah.
69 and grandma.
I don't.
No, his
69
lack
in
of
my
69
lack of
grandmas.
69 in grandmas.
Thanks, lad. I think you just made our social media post for the week.
That's gonna be viral on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, that's
Someone
that's
go-
gonna be the
go-
one
go
that
do
starts
it.
the Twitter war.
man, we're gonna lose it on episode 69.
So
Only
when
a few more to go.
you're gonna invite your grandma on the episode to talk about it for that episode.
That's not a bad idea.
Just bring her on. Yeah.
Wait,
Exactly.
Someone was very offended by this. Well. Whew.
That was the best timing.
That
Oh,
was
man.
pretty fantastic.
I can't breathe now.
I don't know who got in trouble. That wasn't me.
Yes.
Oh man.
My grandma's not here.
That
right
was Twitter not agreeing.
That was the beginning of the Twitter war.
now. That was like that was a million Christian moms or something.
Jesus. It was at this moment.
Whatever that group is that tried to cancel Lucifer, the TV show or whatever.
Not my
Yeah,
good
man.
Christian Minecraft server.
But I like how none of the. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm
Nah.
retracting my argument.
What?
Ooh, I was
You
already
explained
fighting.
69 to your grandma? What?
How dare? Mm. Nasties.
Anybody got anything that didn't make the list?
Yes, actually, it's the one that I posted yesterday that I was gonna bring up in case anybody had seen it yet. But a new horror game that's coming out called Forewarned is gaining some traction right now. It's releasing Q3 of this year, so pretty soon-ish, I guess. A few months.
Yeah, like 5-ish months.
Yeah, it's a Phasmophobia-like game, and it's gonna have like communication through like proximity chat and like radio chat, just like Phasmophobia does. But instead of going into haunted houses and stirring up ghosts, you're playing the role of Brendan Fraser, and you're going into tombs and you're waking up mummies.
Okay.
It's the Mummy.
So it's the Mummy,
it's
the
the Mummy.
game.
It's it's a horror version of like the Mummy. You're going into like pyramids and tombs and stuff like that, and you're uncovering artifacts and things and trying to figure out like information about the mummies or whatever was in there and get out
Oh, so you're
before
not actually
dying.
Brendan Fraser.
No, you're not specifically Brendan
You're the
Fraser.
metaphorical Brendan Fraser.
don't wanna
I know,
play it
right? I was
anymore.
all
You had
sold
me- you
because
had
I
me
get
at Brendan
Brendan
Fraser.
Fraser.
But you
I
can
was like, I'll do that.
you can be Brendan Fraser in spirit.
But I want to be him in like.
I want to be him,
physical.
in the game. I want to hear his voice.
I mean,
His soothing.
I want to be
his
him in
soothing
real life,
voice.
but
Yes, I want to see Brendan Fraser be all suave and like 1990s, like 2000s, glory.
yeah.
That's what I need
Sounds
right
like
now.
a Brandon Fraser simulator game.
Brendan Fraser is fantastic. Like, he's underappreciated.
very much so.
Shit, are you talking about?
Nobody yeah, exactly, Blade. Nobody wants to be great value Brendan Fraser. Exactly. I don't want to be whatever variant of that. I want to be the true, the OG, the one, the only.
Well, either way, I'm looking forward to this because I want more games that are like Phasmophobia that have proximity chat that are a little more like multiplayer oriented and like actual cooperative. I love when you stare into my eyes as you spin.
Servo is just like, I don't know why he's spinning. Well, see, when you say Sam's Club, Brendan Fraser, I just think, are we getting a lot of Brendan Fraser? Because Sam's Club is like, you go for like bulk items.
We are,
Am I
and we're getting him at a great price.
I'm getting a lot of Brendan Fraser.
You get just the bulk load of Brendan Fraser. You get all of the Mummy movies, and you get Monkey Ball,
in Georgia the Jungle,
and Georgia the Jungle, Monkey Bone.
I was like, I don't want Monkey Balls. No,
I was thinking of Super Monkey Ball for some reason.
Monkey Ball.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
Bulk Brendan Fraser.
Bulk Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
I would take that. I'd take the Brendan Fraser anthology. Just give me the whole collection.
Doom Patrol Brendan Fraser.
See, I just like the Mummy Brendan Fraser because he was like this, like, I don't know, more
that was
enjoyable. And I'm gonna piss off Blade, but he was a more enjoyable Indiana Jones type character for me. I don't know. He was adorable.
The pinnacle of his career, and after that,
he's done other stuff, but
there was like reasons for that. Like he got hard fucked over by like everything and everyone.
Yeah, they basically just screwed him over, which sucked.
Insane toxic wife who took like everything from him.
Yeah, he should have snatched that bitch up by her weave.
What? Oh god.
What happened? She was insane toxic.
Lad's going like ratchet right now. He's gonna snatch some weaves.
Respond in her insane toxic format. Snatch that bitch by a weave.
What if she ain't got no weave?
Extensions, whatever. Those Hollywood.
What if she's that all natural?
Nobody's real hair.
Everyone's got weave.
Everyone's got weave.
I will snatch your real hair, bitch.
I'll rip it from the
I'll
scalp.
turn that shit into weave.
Like
I will snatch you by your real hair.
My cousin's been trying to get your job anyway.
Too...
Should be wearing your hair next week.
I feel like Brendan Fraser's too wholesome for that. I feel like he would just kind of be like,
He is, and that's what happened.
I know.
That was his fault, dude.
It's really unfortunate and really sad.
Oh, real quick, did anybody watch Dota? Is it Dota?
Like DOTA? Dota?
Oh, the anime? No.
No.
Okay.
I'm burned by like all these game show movie things. I don't know. I'm scared.
I don't ingest in MOBAs in any format.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Every time I think about wanting to do a MOBA, I remember the community of a MOBA, and I'm like, never mind. No thanks.
One of my friends was watching it and was just like, I don't know what's going on. And my response was, MOBAs have a story?
I mean, the only thing I know about League of Legends is KDA. That's the only story I give two shits about. And it's not even a story. It's just
I was just about to ask, wait a second.
That's not a story, but it's K-pop, and now it's like I need to know. I need to understand more.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
The story for that is hot girls form K-pop band.
Yep, that's about it.
Got him.
We are pop stars.
Got him.
Everybody bring it up.
So is it because it's a MOBA that you didn't want to watch the anime, or is it because of like the Dota, or
I
just had no kind of both.
Or it's like the game series being converted into anime.
Like I feel like I would have to have some interest in the series in general, so for me to want to give it like any sort of watch time. And
gotcha.
since I care very little about MOBAs in general, it's not anything that I'm gonna show interest in.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. I got you.
Yeah.
But I mean, for people who like want a storyline from those things, because I know like people have been asking Riot for years for like story stuff for League of Legends, and that's why they're making all those single player games and all those other like actual PvE experience ones. And like Overwatch people have been asking for storyline stuff, and now they're making Overwatch 2 with a lot of PvE stuff to give storyline. So this is them giving like that same format kind of thing, I guess, but in an anime form. So it has a market, obviously, otherwise they probably wouldn't have done
it. Exactly.
But I mean, it's meant for those who want to watch it. So I mean, teach his own, but not my preference.
Michael Bay is officially off Transformers. The new movie's been announced.
Thank God. Jesus
it.
Christ.
Oh man, we don't get more Bay explosions.
I don't need more explosions.
Explosion.
Stop touching my shit, Michael Bay.
The miss.
Like, it's just stupid. So goddamn stupid. It's not a movie without an explosion.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Him and Tarantino can go make movies together.
They should. That would be awesome.
That would be terrifying. They're like my two least favorite director styles. So I'm like, I'm fine. I'm fine that he's finally going away from Transformers. Maybe it'll actually get good again.
Prince Recluse brings up a great question. What game would you absolutely be dying to watch a show for?
There's only one in my mind automatically, but I just feel like it would never get done justice, honestly. Which is Resident Evil.
I have a lot of hope for the reboot.
Mass Effect anime is pretty cool.
Me saying like how fucking horrible the other Resident Evil movies were. I have a lot of hope for this reboot.
Because I love all of if they could make a series like the animated, the digital movies, the 3D whatever movies they've been doing. If they could make a show like that and that style and that truthful to the series, then hell yeah, I'd watch that in a heartbeat. That'd be great.
I
just don't think it'd happen.
With how the direction of the new show is going for them so far, just from like the little clips and like scenes and things that they've shown off, because it looks like they're literally just doing Resident Evil 1. And
yeah, that'd be great.
If we just get to watch Jill walk around and lockpick every door for like an hour, I'm all right with it.
Right.
I'm perfectly okay with it.
Yeah.
My answer is Dead Space. Because that would be really cool. A fantastic movie if it was done. Because it would be all unreliable narrator. It would be all just dealing with Isaac going batshit fucking crazy. And
but did you watch the Dead Space animated anime thing?
Yeah.
Do something like that or more like not like that?
I mean, I'd want like a whole I would want like a whole live action series of like Isaac's story in the beginning.
Okay. I agree. I'd be down for that.
Plus, like CG awesome fucking necromorphs would be really cool.
Oh my god, that'd give me nightmares. Jesus, that'd be terrifying.
It would be the first scene of you seeing them, and he would be like freaking out, and he would shoot one of them in the head, and then it would be the exact scene of like Dead Space where going for the head means nothing, and it would still keep crawling at him, and then he'd dismantle an arm, and it'd stop and be like, oh no, and then still continue to crawl at him.
Yeah.
That'd be
wonderful.
I
think the only other one I could think of, which would be, I think would be really cool just because of the time period that it is involved in, would be BioShock. I think that would be interesting to do just because it would be different. Like, I would like to see how they would be able to do a show that deals with like plasmids, and it's kind of almost like you'd have to get CGI stuff in there, but not really. Like, I don't know. I think it would be really interesting if they could do a good version of that. I think that would be pretty cool, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't think they ever would, but
I'd
think
have
it'd be
to
cool.
say like Legend of Dragoon.
You and that legend. Am I surprised? I swear.
This is my surprised face.
Yeah.
I'd love to see an anime with Legend of Dragoon. Actually, I think it would
You
be
mean the
pretty
game?
cool. Yeah, the game.
The game's a fucking anime.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a good way. I think it would be a good way to generate buzz for a remake. Yeah. They need to do
Didn't
that.
you just get a remake?
No, not for Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, there is no remake for Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, we've
Totally
been
not.
screaming for it for the last 13 years.
Mm.
I even signed a fucking petition with 250 other followers.
Yeah, Lad had a tweet that went out viral at one point with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was working on it, but I don't believe him.
Well, sounds like the world does not want to give it to you,
Can't have it. Not
but
allowed.
X does.
Fantasy 7.
Prince Recluse, I agree on one of those, Fallout, but Fallout done in the style of like a Western, kind of like done in the
So
style of like
Red
Serenity or Firefly.
Yes, that'd be cool. Okay. Yeah.
That, but like it just being Fallout New Vegas.
See, please, that's what I was thinking. Red Dead Redemption 2. I was like, that sounds like what you're basically saying is Red Dead
In space.
in space. Yeah, I could see that.
No, I
was gonna say
don't want.
Mass Effect, but they already had the Mass Effect anime, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like they could. I don't know. I don't know if they could make it into like a show. I feel like that is kind of like
No.
movie, and that's really all it needs to be. You know?
Well, I mean, it depends. If you're looking at just doing the same shit that they did from the video game, then yeah, probably a movie. But if they did
Yeah.
like a
Like a
new
spin-off.
storyline, they could definitely have a show. Yeah.
Man, it could be like about just like any Spectre and just like the day to day Spectre-ness.
Mm.
I feel like people would the same people who got mad about Andromeda would get mad about them being like, "Oh, there's no fucking Shepherd. What the fuck? Oh no, I'm gonna die. I can't watch this."
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
What-
If there's not Garrus in it, then I kind of really don't want to watch it, but I still would watch
Oh.
it. so,
Listen,
you know.
the fact that Shepard wasn't in it wasn't what made Andromeda a bad game. It was the
Yeah.
very, very bland writing that made it a bad game.
Well, I think like I mentioned probably before, like I feel like we just got
Your lights
really,
are having
we got really
so
tied-
much of a seizure right now.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, just other cops.
I feel like we just got really connected to the trilogy and the characters in that trilogy, and I feel like we just kind of didn't really. I feel like some people didn't give it a chance, but
No, I
I
tried.
don't
There
know.
was even
It's-
a waifu that I had in there, and it just like every time I played it, I fell asleep. Like
Yeah.
literally hard passed the fuck out.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we come from like such a great story. It's kind of hard to like jump off from that and to start something new. You know, it's kind of hard. You know, we just we had this really high bar because that's what we were used to. So anything underneath that was not gonna appease anybody. So I feel like they kind of were. I don't want to say they were doomed to fail because it makes it sound like anything they would have done would have been received negatively. But maybe
Yeah.
they tried and it just missed the mark this time for the Mass Effect 1 at least.
It
Hopefully
also
this
doesn't
new one will
help
be good.
that a lot of BioWare isn't there at all anymore.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, at least this new one shows promise.
Oh yeah. I'm very excited.
So excited.
Oh wow. I can hear the excitement in your voice.
I was responding with your tone. I was like, oh.
No, that's just how I sound. Like I'm really excited for that game.
Yeah, I was like, that's just Servo's tone.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
Sometimes.
All right. That
Also
was
trying not to die.
That was everything we had.
Except
Giveaway.
Except giveaway. I was like,
The one thing that they've been waiting for.
is there something that I'm supposed to do? Except the giveaway, which is actually sitting right here that I've time.
I was actually sitting right in front of him the whole time.
So, as you know, Monster Hunter came out Friday,
Did it really?
and to celebrate its
Hadn't
release
noticed at all.
What is Monster Hunter?
after 10 hours,
I'm not
and
reserving my ability to play right now. I'm not restraining myself or anything.
to celebrate the release of Monster Hunter Nintendo Switch, we decided to give away some Monster Hunter-ness stuff.
Yay!
Yay! Monster Hunter and his stuff, whatever. Yes, Monster Hunter things. Yay!
So if you would like to enter to receive and win some Monster Hunter stuff,
Monster
And
Hunter.
your name is not Jono.
and your name is not Jono, look at that face. It's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh.
Look at my face.
He's so
I wanted to
happy.
win.
He's so happy.
Type in chat exclamation Monhun.
Monhun?
How about that?
Monhun. Monhun.
Monhun.
Monhun.
Monhun.
Monhun.
Or don't, just
and
give it to me instead.
Or don't. And we will give it. What time is it? 9:49. Good 3 minutes. Is that good?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
All right. And since you guys are waiting those 3 minutes, I guess you would want to know what you're.
Yeah,
what
I was gonna say, what is it?
exactly that you're trying to win?
Yeah, what am I gonna win? What am I gonna be disappointed?
Wait, what? What?
Which has nothing to do with Monster Hunter.
He just really
All
wanted to
right.
give away a Terry Bogard.
All right, I was gonna say, okay, Terry Bogart's in the next Monster Hunter. Yay!
This
About
is
time.
the,
Been
the
waiting.
DLC that's coming to Monster Hunter Rise.
God.
Don't disregard the Bogart.
Oh god.
No,
God, Jesus.
Terry is not in the next.
Yes, if you want Terry Bogart, no, I'm just kidding.
We got this highly fashionable. Which one's the blue one?
I don't know.
That's an Azure Rathalos.
Azure Rathalos t-shirt. This Zen
Ooh,
Zenogra.
Zenogar.
Zenogre. The Zenogre.
Zenogre.
Uh-huh.
Zanagra, man.
Nagra. Yeah.
Gotta get the accent in there.
You guys are hurting my heart. I'm gonna play Monster Hunter right now.
That's my southern accent.
Zanagra.
And
Zanagra.
this nice volume 1 of oh, wait, is this one? Oh,
It looked like there was a one on there or
yes,
something.
there's a one on there. Volume 1.
Monhun manga.
My oldest one said it looked like Yu-Gi-Oh!
I suppose so,
But
yeah.
I said
Looks-
it says
God,
monster.
what the fuck
It
was
makes me
that?
think more of like a
Um,
fairy tale, like Hunter thing. I don't know.
What was that one fucking show that was back during like Swordmaster, Gravemaster?
Shaman King.
No, but I love Shaman King. Rave Master. It looks like the same art from Rave Master.
Yes.
Uh,
I think I always got confused by that when I was younger. I used to confuse Rave Master with Monster Hunter. Like, I don't know, because I never played Monster Hunter then, so I could never get.
I
them
always
right.
confused Monster Hunter with Monster Rancher.
That. Yes,
that happened a lot.
too.
Oh, that was
Yes.
shit. Monster Rancher 4. Oh, I got pissed when they cryo froze Monster.
Jesus Christ.
But this is by Keiichi Hikami and drawn by Shin Yamamoto.
English translation: Robert Simmons and Jeff Smith.
Jeff Smith.
And lastly, Monster Hunter
Rize.
Resume for
Monster
the
Hunter Rize.
Nintendo Switch.
Risey. We had this conversation earlier, Betsy and I. What if all the vowels were always pronounced exactly the way that you say the letter? Like, if, for example, you have an apple instead of an apple, or
I like it.
orangey.
Rangy.
Orangey.
Wouldn't it be an
Word would be
apipili?
very interesting.
An apipili?
Yeah, you're right. An apely.
An apipili.
Apely.
I was trying to find my copy of Original Monster Hunter, but I think it's in one of my boxes that I hadn't unboxed yet when I moved in.
So it would be Guadalupe.
Guada. Guady.
Or would it be,
Loopy. Guadly Loopy.
or would it be
Or
Ken-
we would sound like, I don't know. We would sound very strange.
It would sound like Sims.
Yeah, we would sound like Sims people.
or would it be Cantaloupe?
Welcome to the Remnant Gamers
Quick, get
Podcast.
get the boat out of the canal.
The K-nail.
Yeah. No.
Out of the how do you pronounce that? K-nail? The
K-nail.
Sueys?
The
Sueys
Sueys.
K-nail?
All right.
This is a fun
has
game,
everybody
by the way.
entered?
Say-nail.
Has everyone entered that wanted to enter?
Help,
Yes.
brother, I'm stuck in the canal.
Exclamation mark Monhun.
Except Jono.
Hun.
Feel like
What
I'm
are you
being
doing, Steve bro there?
Go there. He said so. Oh my god, that sounds so funny. Oh my god.
Jono, yeah, I do the same thing. I call him Jono.
Sounds like someone trying to be like Swisscar Swiggins from Death Clock.
Yes. Yes. I was gonna say some type of like almost like Greenland or something. I don't know.
Quick,
So we
name
got-
something that doesn't have to do with the guitar. Go. See, you can't do it.
Go.
Spaghetti.
From Greenland? Or from
It doesn't have to do
Sweden?
with the guitar.
Ooh, Squiggo?
Yeah.
The
He's from the Netherlands.
Nethers. The land of the Nethers.
I believe.
I'm pretty sure he's from somewhere in Norwegia. He's Norwegian black metal.
Yeah.
Right. So
Oh, Sweden. Excuse me.
The Swedes.
anybody
Sweden.
wants to know
I've been
who
there.
won tonight's
Easily in my
tonight's
top
monster?
5 places of best places that I've ever been.
So
Yeah.
who won the Monhun?
Oh
Who
yeah.
won the
Well,
Monhun?
the winner of the Manhan has been posted in this. So
If you're not in the Discord, then you'll
Right.
never know. We're out.
Well, tries to go quickly to Discordia.
congratulations, Katie Cat. Katie Cat won the Manhan.
Nice.
Clap.
The
That's it.
Manhuns.
There's your excitement ASMR.
So make sure
Fuck you,
guys are
audio
back
listeners.
next month I usually have a
Oh,
hint for
Donna.
this month's prize is going to be, but it's kind of a toss up now.
That's
So,
fine. I edited it out anyway. I can say whatever the fuck I want about audio listeners. They'll never know. Unless they watch our YouTube channel.
yes, because I don't edit out anything.
Mm-mm. We'll just make this podcast all about Lat's grandmother in 69.
Yeah, I'm actually going to cut out everything from the podcast.
Just that.
And only leave in the discussions about Lat's grandma.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like a 30-minute podcast, and it's only gonna be that discussion.
I was
You're
going to
gonna
say,
be
it's
like,
going to be
"What the hell
a
is
very
this group
short but
about?"
very entertaining podcast. Hi, my name's Jono. So your grandma's 69. Who? Okay, see you guys later. Bye.
Don't chicka wow wow.
Yeah, get him, Grandma. So,
Get him, Grandma. Oh, God.
I heard you got some new dentures.
Hit him with the
Oh.
gum jobs.
Wow.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No, God. No. No.
We didn't.
I never want that image in my mind.
You're welcome.
I will burn you at the stake, you witch. God, putting those horrible thoughts in my mind. It's all your fault. I can't.
You're the one that brought it up.
That is so true. That is so true.
But you took it so much farther than I ever planned it to go.
So, Jono,
This is
Katie
what
says
happens
you know
here.
what her grandma said today.
I have no idea what the fuck her grandma said today.
Mm-hmm. Sound like something you need to tell us?
No, I literally don't remember shit from it.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I barely remember the start of the podcast. You expect me to remember all of this?
Do you
Jesus.
remember who we are at least?
Sometimes it's debatable.
He has to ask us every podcast.
Yeah.
Who are you people? Why are you in my house? Whoa, hey.
Whoa! It's the ghost! The ghost child is here. Oh my God, that's funny.
Hang on, the conversation's lost between all the porn memes of the Sioux Canal that we sent back and forth today.
Aw. Oh man. That
Yeah,
was too funny.
That freaked me out. I seen the door open, but I didn't see him like walk through because all my
Ooh.
stuff is right here.
That's how children are.
Yeah, spooky.
All right. I don't have a hint for next month's giveaway. Maybe I'll drop the hint in our glorious Discord.
Discordia.
What's the hint related to? I'll make up one on the spot. Go for it.
I don't know because I'm trying to narrow down between the theme.
Gotcha.
Months give. I have two themes because I usually try to base it off of something that's happening in a month, either a game release or something like that.
It's Resident Evil.
Resident Evil releases next month.
No, it's like 2 months from now.
So no, that wouldn't be one of them.
Wait, is it next month? That might be
April?
fucked.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
What day is Resident Evil's 7th of May, right?
Resident Evil Village comes out May something, and I think it's 4th or something, and I think Mass Effect comes out the week after.
Okay,
7th, that's
May
it.
7th. So
Yeah, May 7th,
okay, good.
and then Mass Effect comes out literally the week after.
Whew, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm gonna be streaming a lot of shit that day or
Jesus.
that week.
Katie, I would hope not.
Far Cry got pushed back. Dying Light 2 got pushed back.
Oh! Did you guys get the Far Cry the 6 gameplay demo? It's pretty cool. I
Wait,
tried it out.
there was a gameplay demo?
It's really good.
Apparently,
Yeah, you didn't get the email about it?
No.
You have to send your name and address and social security number and you get the gameplay demo.
Oh, right, that one. Yeah.
I just did that, and man, it's a really good game. It's pretty good. It looks a lot like Far Cry 5, but I mean, I'm pretty excited. It's exactly like Far Cry 5.
In fact, it's just Far Cry 5 that they sent you. Pokemon Snap comes out next month.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot that was even still a thing.
Yep.
I completely forgot.
I'm over here just like, hey, what is coming out next month? Pokemon Snap's coming out next month.
Yeah, we are down to the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Arg. All right, so
What do we have going on this week?
yeah, I'll be streaming Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Of course, Saturday has been named legendary.
It was so legendary it cut you out.
Oh, yeah. It was legendary days.
That's because I was cursing.
Oh.
Legend. Ladder days. So Saturday has become legendary ladder days where I play Apex. Tuesday and Thursday I have to figure out something to play. Since I beat Wonder Boy. Throw another indie game on another notch on my belt.
I'm telling you, look at the longing. It's right up your alley.
The longing? I think I wrote that.
You did. You wrote it down when I told you. It's right up your alley.
I was looking at my list and I've beaten 8 games this year. That's way more than I beat last year. And I'm only 3 months in.
Little did we know that this was going to be the year we completed our backlog, not the year where we literally were stuck at home.
Yeah. Maybe it's because of what everything's rolling out. I think it's.
I feel like we're just all finally getting our shit together now. You know,
very debatable.
It just took us a year to.
Very debatable.
I mean, in the sense of like being able to play games and
I kind of feel like things are going to be hitting back to normal, so I need to start playing as many games before I don't have the time.
Exactly.
Where we're going to have to go back to the office.
Yep.
I can't have my headset on for work and play and be like, yeah, I got that, Bob, carry on, and go back to mute. Yepers.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyone who else is streaming this week? I know Chibi, Servo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be streaming right after this podcast. I added an extra day to my stream week, so I actually, aside from doing shenanigans this last Tuesday, I technically now will be streaming Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. So I'll be streaming 4 days a week. Tonight I keep debating. I might play a horror game and then play some more Love Live, but I might just play Love Live. I haven't really decided, but otherwise, Wednesdays are going to be like my Weeb Wednesday, and we'll be playing Love Live or some other kawaii desu idol music whatever game. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I'm going to be starting up a couple indie horror games. Evil Inside was one, the Blair Witch game, and I think I'm gonna play, it's like, oh god, I can't remember what it's called right now. It's I think it's like Find Yourself or something like that. I can't remember. But it's a game on itch.io, which is, or is it itch.io? No, it's Steam. This one's Steam. But I've got a couple others that I'm trying to build into Resident Evil Village. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this week is Evil Inside, Love Live, and Blair Witch game. And then I think tonight we'll probably do Evil Inside and Love Live, but I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Nice.
Lots. I know. I'm streaming all the things, all the games.
Oh my god. I did mention it earlier, but yeah, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Saturday's the Super Smash Bros. Tournament. And then on Monday, we're playing Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars. And then Wednesday, we're playing UFC 3. So come check it out.
Hey, Lap, there's an IWOCon indie game convention going on right now on Steam, and there's a bunch of indie games for sale. Just thought you might want to know. A lot of them are like, I see Coffee Talk in here, so I see a lot of like related type games in there too.
I might play Coffee Talk again.
Again?
I've played through it 3 times.
Good lord.
There's multiple endings.
I mean, when you find something that you really enjoy, you tend to go back to it a lot.
That's fair.
Yep.
There's like an arcade spirits game when you're like 1980s arcade creator and you're trying to find a date.
I think for me this week is just gonna be Survival Boys, unless I can get something else worked out. To which I might be doing my cooking stream this week. I'm not sure. But
Hey, if you guys want to play Devour, let me know.
well, I know Wednesday we were probably hopping into Little Hope. More than likely, because we were trying to get it done last week, but it didn't work. We both had to download it like 3 times and could not figure out the friend pass version of everything. But I mean, you let me know when you want to play Devour. I'm more than happy to go back into that. They just did the update, I think, or they're just about to release the update that includes the next area and the next like type of thing, which they showed off, and it looks way cooler now.
We should get Lat to play it with us.
Nope.
Aw, nope. God. Anyway, on that note, other than Lat spamming WAP in the chat, anybody else streaming anything?
Yes, everybody like my all creamy emote.
God.
Pretty good.
It's courtesy of Katie.
Terrifying.
Well, I guess that leaves us with
FA manager.
letting everybody know where they can find us. The podcast, of course, you can find on all of your favorite podcast providers, such as Spotify
Podcast
and
course.
others. I'm not going to name them all this time because, well, I mean, what's the point? You listen to podcasts, they're everywhere. Go type podcast into Google.
If you have a place where you listen to podcasts and you don't find Remnant Gamers by searching Remnant Gamers on the search menu, you let us know, and we'll have some strongly worded fists to give them.
No, we'll
That's
just send
right.
Lat to Twitter. He'll get it
Yeah,
fixed.
exactly.
We'll send Lat to fist them.
Okay.
And if you want to see the video, then of course YouTube is the place to go, and you can find all the links for all the different things that you want on remnantgamers.com. And of course, don't forget that we also have our Remnant Gamers code usable on the No Name Nerd affiliate
Yes.
page. You can get t-shirts from them because we are affiliates with them and get a nice 10% discount. So check them out.
If I get one more person though who messages me and screenshots the fucking ads from their social medias, they're like, "Are those you guys? Is that you?" I'm like,
That's you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I get a lot of them.
They're like,
too,
"Did you know this?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm very aware it exists, but I'm glad that you asked."
Listen, I'm just happy that the ads are getting out there and that it's helping both of us, like us and
I
them.
have friends who live in Wisconsin who are like sending me screenshots. They're like, "Is this you?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yep.
Oh my god.
I haven't had anybody ask me in a while. I thought they had stopped running the ad, actually.
No, every time that I see the
No.
ad now, it's specifically just you, Lat.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
always you and
just
you're like super
you.
serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like they cut out all the rest of the ads and just started running you.
I haven't seen
Really funny.
Yeah, that was my cut a bitch face.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Most
That's a
of.
good one.
Otherwise, if you do want any other info from anything else that's up and coming or any other events that we do, including when we figure out when the fuck the movie nights are gonna be, you can join us on the Discord. Prince Recluse says put it into the chat. You can also find it down below in any of our panels, or if you're listening to this on the audio podcast, I do include them in the description of every audio podcast. You can also find it on our website.
Yes.
Sweet. Well, let's see. Couple raid targets we got. Red Dead, Resident Evil 4.
My girl Devious is streaming Soma. If you want to jump into something scary.
Should we put it up to a vote? I think we should do a vote.
Do y'all want to watch something scary? My friend's also streaming World of Warcraft if you want something wowie.
Wowie.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Wowie.
He's a Scottish man with a very Scottish accent.
I've got one of my buddies who's a new streamer who's streaming Eternal Return, which is a battle royale MOBA.
I thought you didn't like MOBAs.
I don't, but I like my friends.
I don't like MOBAs, but I like my friends. That's a good thought to have, though. That's a good thought to have.
If he's playing,
Well, I'm a little biased because my lady's the one who's streaming Resident Evil, but we could go. There's a.
Yeah, where is she at in
tonight,
Resident Evil
actually.
now? Where's she
That's a
at?
good question. Hold on, let me poke my head in over there. Real
I'm
quick.
curious because I was like, if she ever needs help, let me know.
Ashley's got a flashlight in a room with a bunch of suits of armor. puzzle,
Okay.
you
So
know.
she's still in the castle. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I know where she's
If
at.
you guys, I mean, if that's up to you, you guys want to watch? You want to watch her get scared because she's never played it before.
Let's send them over to Resident Evil.
Yes, I won't get to watch very long, but yeah, let's do it. Do it.
Well, we'll all be in your channel later anyway.
I hope so. Bye, guys. Enjoy the raid.
I always at least drop a link, drop a lurk.
Lurky lurk.
All right.
Yeah. Yay.
And
Ready
then
to go.
thank you guys. We
I gotta
love you
get some
guys,
drink.
and we will see you all next week.
Give Batsy some follows.
Peace out.
Yeet. Nico, no.
Nico,
Nico, no.
Oh, that was like right at the end too.